Welcome everyone, and today we're going to be looking at the Nuwa Spell Beast deck. So, there's a lot of decks out there that play Nuwa with Beast, but I figured out I want to give you my version of it. And there's some cards, give or take, you can always change because there's so much beats right now. And Nuwa also has really good synergy with Beast, just as you can see with the Manifold Blade. So basically, what's the goal? You play some beast, and you always want to go attack your opponent's summoning stone. So whenever you can get some damage in the summoning stone, mostly that's what you're going to do. So this deck is pretty brainless in terms of how you want it to play. But sometimes you just have a quest to do, and that's what you're going to do. And actually, it is really strong in ladder if you want to try and play it competitively also. So first off, we're going to play the Manifold Blades here. We're also going to play the Calamity because it can stun multiple enemies, giving you free trade or an extra attack with your unit under Summoning Stone, and it draws a card. So that's what we're going to take. We're going to play Emperor's Prize because we're going to be playing a lot of low-cost units, so we can draw a lot of cards. We're also going to be playing Siphon Mine because it is drawing a card and does free damage to an opponent, and we just want to, deal as much damage as possible. Beaconing Strike would not only deal free damage to your opponent's stone, but it also will give you another unit that you can maybe actually use to deal some more extra damage or just make a trade. So far that's what we're going to be playing. We're going to be playing the Dragon King, which will be dealing 6 damage to your opponent's summoning stone, and we're going to be playing 2 Infernos as a finisher, so that your opponent, if you have that you get to 10 mana, your opponent virtually has like 17 health that you have to chip at. So we're going to be playing Basilisk, of course, with the Hyena. These guys, these are cards that you guys should know well by now. Basically, Hyena gets +1/+1 whenever you play another beast, and the Basilisk gives all your other beasts +1 attack. Also going with that, we're going to be having the White Tiger, who gains a health each turn. I have 1 golden for. Okay, so there's that. We also will be going to be playing the RP, which has high attack, and it gives you, high attack, 3 attack compared to 2 attack here, 2 attack, 2 attack, so high attack, but it draws you a card, potentially more damage, and that's exactly what we're trying to do with the deck. We're also going to be playing Tusky, because Tusky will move through to your opponent, stun something, could give you a good trade, or it could mean that your unit will continue to push if your opponent is if it's the first unit that your opponent deploys. And we're going to be finishing with the Suku, which if you have already a beast on board, it will gain charge. That's basically 5 mana to deal 5 damage. So that's my spell beast deck. So it's only beast and spells to finish it off. So yeah, let me show you how it plays. And there are some counters. Sometimes you will just get out value by your mid-range deck. Like if you really have, like if you start with 2 Infernos, and a Suku as your hand, you got really unlucky. But mainly the deck is really consistent because there's a lot of 2-drops and a lot of 3-drops with Tusky. Elder RP has 3-drops, and then you have the Hyena, who can be played, even the Basilisk or the White Tiger, which are really strong. And then you transition more through your 4-5. It's like your late game with like Suku, Dragon King at 6, and then finally at 10 mana you get that Infernal. And 8 damage is a lot, especially that your opponent can't do much about it unless he's like Ra and he heals a lot, or he plays Hindu and has the pillars that counter your next spell, which I guess at that point. So still that bug with the voice. Okay, so we're going to be playing against Bologna. Let's just get rid of all of that. If that's a Bacchus, I should probably keep the Manifold Blade. So yeah, we're going to go with that. And I did get an Elder RP, but then I have not much. There's the draw with the White Tiger. And my opponent is not playing the Lava Towels. Oh, the Renova, I think the card is. Oh, rip. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, let's go with the Elder RP then. Which he will probably just kill at that point. But I mean, the insane thing here will be if my opponent has actually does he have it? Oh, he doesn't have it. Okay. Well, that's good for me. I think I'm going to go with Basilisk, and then straight up just draw 2 cards. Oh, I could just go with the Calamity also. Yeah, we have some good options here. Yeah, okay. Well, I can't. I want to attack him, but you know. I think I'm gonna go with the Manifold Blade, honestly. Maybe a waste, but we'll have to see. So we're gonna go for that. Let's go with the Calamity here, drawing us the Dragon King. And let's put out the Basilisk, meaning that in our next turn we're gonna be able to draw 2 more cards, and we already have like 40 damage in hand, 16 with the Siphon Mine. So yeah, our opponent didn't have a play, meaning that he must have a lot of removal. So let's just move there. Let's draw some cards. Charge with Suku, which is pretty good. Let's go with Siphon Mine. Oh, Beaconing Strike will have been actually nice. And as you can see right now, our opponent is already dead to if we get the 10 mana with the Calamity. I mean, he's going to get some good trades, but you know, just go. I think we're gonna go with Siphoning. Siphoning. No, let's go with this one first. It's not a beast. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, let's go with a Siphon Mine at that point. Okay, so next turn we have 5 damage with Suku if we play the White Tiger. Meaning he's gonna be at 8, and then he's just going to die in the Inferno. So even if my opponent's playing control, like, he has literally no chance unless he heals. And I mean, there's only a neutral card who heals right now. You can also try and you can also just try to go ahead and kill me first, but he's going to be on the defensive right now instead of trying to kill me. I mean, he has to kill anything here because he's going to die to the Dragon King. Okay, so what do you got? Immune to melee? Yeah, okay, well, that's about it. Yeah, I mean, he can always block these 3, so my second Suku won't be able to attack the stone freely, but, you know, at that point, Dragon King's gonna help us a lot. I mean, he's gonna have 1 health, so anything that deals 1 damage. We already used, I mean, the Manifold Blade's going to do it if we draw it. Only have 9 cards left. Okay, so, Hyena Suku will put him really low. Oh, okay. Yeah, so Aina, Suku, putting it at 2. So then we have like, we could have drawn 1 more mana, we could have drawn 2 cards, but you know, we already have enough. Calamity can draw us another card, but we already have the lethal damage with the Dragon King. Okay, well, that's cute. I like the level, okay. Wait. Is he trying to one-shot me right now? Maybe? Maybe he has it, because I didn't really thought he was playing combo. I think he was much more playing control. I think he just doesn't have combo. I mean, he's missing half of his deck, so. Okay, so I'm gonna be a 9. Okay. Fair enough. Even the Beaconing Strike will do it. I'm curious to see what I get. Oh, there, you get a beast. There's a lot of low cost, 2-cost beasts, like the Caldeer, as you just saw. Okay. But as you can see, like, the Beaconing Strike is also direct damage. It could just end the game there. I'm just a little bit curious. Because so far, half of the time I get a beast from the Beaconing Strike. So if I play both, 1 out of 2 times I'll get a beast. You know, it's the Hyena, Caldeer. Let me just look real fast, because the Basilisk, the Hyena, and then the Caldeer, the Neiman Lion also, the White Tiger. See, so here's his 1 for 1, then you have 1 for 1, then you have 1 for 3 here, so we're like 1 for 1 and 1 for 1, right? So there's 2 more which are not beast in the 2 mana slots, which are neutral, because, you know, is there any, wait, it's a unit, or is it, it's a unit? Yeah, I don't know if they can pop you a god, but it didn't happen to me. So let's do a second game. You know, just show you a little bit more. But as you could see, there wasn't too much thinking, except like on the turn 3, where I had 4 mana, when I could have played a multiple card that cost 2. But that was about it, right? If you know, if I couldn't kill him that turn, I would have probably just tried to clean his units and then go for the Inferno on his stone next turn, dealing 8 damage. So, like, I had a lot of damage. Even if his stone would have been like 5 health more, I think I could have easily deal with that in the game. And he had the double dishonorable, meaning that all my units only could attack once, except in the early game. So we're gonna be fighting against Zeus. So White Tiger into Basilisk is pretty good. Siphon Mine cycles itself. I'm just going to wait, try and see if I can get something better. Okay. He's going first, which I really don't like, since we're playing aggro. We would like to go first. And we really don't want him to... Okay, Sentry War. That's fair enough. So let's start with the Hyena in the front there. Then we can go with White Tiger. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, so let's go with White Tiger. Right. And then Mana Potion, the Basilisk. I think it would have maybe better playing the Manifold Blade, but we'll see. I'm gonna have high attack, because right now Scylla or Thanatos will kill the Hyena, and while the Manifold Blade would have okay, fair enough. Okay, so let's see. Let's just stun it, please. Okay, let's just stun it. Get a draw right here, and get some damage in. Let's go with the Siphon Mine, getting more damage in. Gonna have a Tusky next turn, pretty good. Gonna have more damage from the Beaconing Strike. So let's see. He cannot play Athena yet. He had a banish. That's actually really funny. He's playing more for yeah, 23. He's playing more for the late game, but he's not gonna get there. He has nothing on board right now. Nemesis. I'm just going to go, you know, with... Let's play the Hyena first. Let's go there if there's an Antenna coming. Let's go with the Beaconing Strike. Oh, yeah, it can actually give you gods. So yeah, God Wrath of Askr. Not the biggest one, but now it's Athena. Athena should land here. Yeah, as expected. So we're going to stun her, and we're just going to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Let me just get here. Tusky. I mean, and we can also stun on the next turn, but you know, we can just push some free damage here. I'm gonna keep these row because if I spawn something, I want it to be able to go there. But you know, if there's an Athena coming here, I don't want it to kill too much things. We'll only kill Tusky, so I'm gonna go with a Manifold Blade. It's dealing 4 right now, so you know, if there's anything that survives, should be able to end the game. Or if the Wrath of Askr can get an attack in, and get like lucky. If not, my opponent will be dead by turn 10, since I have the Inferno. But with that D aside, it seems like that's going to be the end of the game. I mean, sometimes you don't see how Inferno can be useful because you win the early game, but sometimes you're playing against a mid-range and you're not winning that early game, you know what I'm saying? And it really comes down at the end that your opponent has like 5 health or plus, and you know, it just gives you more to be able to kill that with. Oh, my opponent's already dead, yeah. Okay, so it'll just attack. Should have probably say sorry. But as you can see, pretty good deck, pretty consistent, really fast, and has an you know, big late game cards if you have to finish the game. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. I hope that you enjoy it, and I hope that, you know, you're going to stick in the game, even though, you know, there's some hard cards right now being played, especially in the Roman Pantheon. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.